What's up, guys? You freaking love this thing. So let's work on it a little bit more, shall we? Today, we're installing some Doug Thorley Headers. We're doing this mostly because I can't get the truck to pass inspection. So because I have a check engine light for the oxygen sensor, I can't get the truck inspected. And I figured, why get a whole new Y pipe when I can get a whole new header system, get rid of those log style headers, and maybe make a little bit more power? Like 160 horsepower and like 7,000 pounds. So it could use any help it can get. All right, let's put these on the truck. Old Toyota truck things. This bolt's gonna break. I can just tell. No, it didn't break. Alright, we're gonna need heat. Whew. It's always the last one, right? That's how it goes. So the crossover pipe won't come out, so we're gonna convince it to come out. I have a lot of space in here now between the body lift and cutting out all the IFS. I have a decent amount of space to access the header. This may not be the same for you. So I hope that you're using this for entertainment purposes and not as a tutorial. Got it. Okay. Now pull it off. And out. Look at this thing. It's terrible. No. Big surprise. Guess we're using heat. Still no. More heat. Making more progress here. I got all 6 bolts out of this side now, but it still has the crossover pipe attached to it. I don't know what I'm gonna do here next, because these bolts are all rounded out, so I can't unbolt it from here. I might just cut it here. I'm done asking. All right, cat is out. Now we just have the manifold and the crossover pipe. Fuck. It's out. Somebody's having their pooper pumped out. It's making a lot of noise. Anyway, this is the whole reason we are doing this. This air-fuel ratio sensor is just not going to come out. This was a nut that I put on after the old one just shattered right off. This one, look at this nut, or what's left of this nut. There was just no way of even getting a tool on it. There was no way of really getting to it just with where it was. So that's the reason. The air-fuel ratio sensor, because I have a check engine light for an air-fuel ratio sensor, is the reason we're doing this whole job. So let's get rid of this. I need that. So this is the new setup. This is gonna be the driver's side, passenger side. And we have the crossover pipe, as you can see. That's where that air-fuel ratio sensor goes. The whole reason we're doing this. Should be pretty straightforward. May have just jinxed myself, but let's get started, I guess. So I guess we'll start on the passenger side. First step, anti-seize, because beach truck. All right, we're all anti-seized. We're gonna put on a new gasket here. Very nice. And then we'll put the header on. Now again, this is probably gonna be a whole lot easier for me than it is for you, because I have all this space from cutting my truck apart, and you probably don't. Yeah, that's nice. You get the nuts. Now, because I'm stupid, I'm reusing all the old hardware. I would recommend to you, because you're not me, to get all new hardware. I think it'll be fine. Maybe. Should be good. Hope it's good. Throwback. So the right side header's in. Wasn't too bad. Just a quick bolt-in thing. I'm gonna put the overpipe in first because I don't know if I can do that with both headers in there. So I'm just gonna kind of lay it up over the transmission and make sure that I don't fuck that up. So we have the overpipe in there now. And we're gonna go on to the driver's side. I don't wanna jinx myself, but it's going pretty smooth. All right, again, we got a new gasket going on. Slip the header in from underneath, I guess. All right, kind of working its way in there. All right, hey, that's a header. So some of the studs came out with the nuts attached to them, and instead of going out and buying new hardware like I should do, I'm gonna be stupid and just zip these fuckers back in. I don't know why I do things like this. Go through all this trouble to build the truck this much, and then I'm like, I'll just reuse the old hardware. It's dumb, to be honest. Don't be like. So a lot of the nuts on this side are gonna be incredibly hard to get to with a socket, or impossible to get to with a socket. So I'm hoping that a ratcheting wrench fits in here. All right, so the Y-pipe, overpipe, whatever you want to call it, is just loosely in there. So now it's time to tighten it up and get it seated properly, and then we're kind of done. All right, overpipe is in. That was a tough one. The bolts was really hard to get to. You got to use like a ratcheting wrench and just do one click at a time. It was kind of a pain in the ass, but it's done. Just have this little extension piece to go. This connects the overpipe to the rest of the exhaust, which is non-existent at the moment because I cut it out. But before that, we want to put the air-fuel ratio sensor in the truck, because that is the reason we're doing this whole thing. Where did I put it? I don't remember where I put it.
One eternity later.
Found it. All right, let's put this thing in. Remember, friends, washers are directional. And if you don't like it, fight me in the comments. Extension pipe is in, air-fuel ratio sensor is in. We're done. I still have to connect it to my Borla muffler back there. I'm gonna have to redo this whole area. It all rusted out, so it's junk. But yeah, that's it for today. I'm gonna come back in a couple of weeks. We're gonna finish the exhaust off. Oh, actually, before we do that, you guys wanna hear it open headers? Let's do it. Let's start this thing up open headers. Let's see what it sounds like. That's loud. All right, so that's it for today. Come back next Taco Tuesday. We're gonna do some race car prep on the FRS, and then the following Tuesday, we're probably gonna finish the exhaust on the 4Runner. Lots more coming every Taco Tuesday until the day that I die. For now, see you guys next Tuesday.